prepping for the hurricane and some hurricane tips. I've been through over 15 hurricanes. So today is Sunday, September 1st, and we're about 4 days out before Hurricane Dorian is supposed to hit our area. And so we are about to go try to get some supplies just in case it gets bad. As of right now, because it's still so far out, we don't really know exactly like where it's gonna hit or what's gonna happen, but obviously it's best to be prepared. So we're going to go try to get some stuff. We are inland, so we're actually about an hour and a half away from the coast. However, we are smack dab in the middle of the cone currently, so I figure it's probably best if we just go get some supplies. We're not in a flood zone, and we're probably not gonna like get any water or anything, you know, obviously, but we do have a river here that tends to flood sometimes when there's hurricanes, and you never know, winds like that are kind of crazy and probably will put the power out. So we're about to go run over to the store. When we went into town earlier, there was no water at Lowe's. So we're about to go run over to Food Lion here that's close to our house and see if we can find some water. And I also need ibuprofen. So I figure I would start this vlog now. It's gonna be a little bit of like a hurricane preparation and hurricane vlog, but it needs to begin now because we're preparing now, which is a smart thing to do, duh. Okay, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Happy, hurricane. So it is about 9:30 in the morning. I have a dentist appointment at 10, which is like gonna be great because I'm sure they're gonna pull one of my teeth out in the back, one of my wisdom teeth. But anyway, I have a dentist appointment, and then we gotta get doing some hurricane prep. Talk a little bit about what I'm doing as far as prepping for the hurricane and some hurricane tips. At this point in my life, I've been through over 15 hurricanes. I'm from the Outer Banks of North Carolina, so we've seen a lot, and I've also lived in Florida. We saw a lot there. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips as we go along about like how to prepare for a hurricane and also what I'm doing to prepare. So busy day ahead with a dentist appointment, kids at school, and gymnastics later, but also amid all of that, you still have to prep. So we're gonna prep today, and yeah, awesome times. So we gotta get ready to go to the dentist though, because that's where I gotta be right now. So we just got back from my dentist appointment. As you can see, my face is pretty swollen and I'm talking weird, but I got my tooth pulled out. It was one of my wisdom teeth, so got that taken care of at least, even though today is gonna kind of suck. So I did stop at Food Lion when I got my prescription filled for my tooth to get a couple random hurricane items. The thing I wanna stress is if you're gonna stay, you don't have to go bankrupt preparing for a hurricane. So make sure that you like buy food that you're going to use even after the hurricane. Don't go and like go crazy buying stuff just because there's a hurricane coming. You don't want to like ruin your budget from preparing for a hurricane. But obviously you do need to prepare. So the things that I recommend getting are, you know, if you have a little grill, get some charcoal in case the power goes out. I don't have a gas stove, I have a electric stove, so I need one of those. Get some things you can cook on the grill, and if you don't have a cooler, get a cooler, so that way you can put some items for you to grill and stuff when the power goes out into the cooler. I know a lot of people go crazy with buying like bread and milk and water. First of all, milk is gonna go bad if the power goes out. When you go to buy a lot of water, make sure you do it smartly. You don't need to go crazy and buy like a lot of cases of water. The easiest thing to do is always going to be just make bags of ice and put them in your freezer. It will keep things cool, and you can thaw it out for water if you need to. Just prepare smartly. Don't go out and spend a whole lot of money on things that you probably don't actually need just because there's like a mass hysteria. Think about what you're actually gonna use and the amount you're actually gonna need. You generally want to have enough for like 3 days, so that's really not that long. Depends where you live and everything as well, so just make sure to listen to like your local authorities and what they're telling you to do to prepare. So I did get a little grill. I had one of these before, but when we left Florida, I got rid of it, so I just figured I might as well just buy one anyway. So we got one of those just in case the power does go out. We could always go over to Tim's grandma's house if the power goes out, which we will probably do if the power goes out for more than like a day or so, but you know, if it just goes out for a day, we'll be okay without power for a day. I got some wine, which is necessary, and I got some applesauce. We also got some corn to make on the grill and some hot dogs and some fish to make on the grill, which I can all put in a cooler if the power does go out. we'll see what happens. Callie also got some hurricane cupcakes, which she's already eating. So don't be like us. Don't eat your hurricane snacks early. What? Power's not going out yet. Don't go crazy buying stuff just because of the hype. You know, you don't need a ton of stuff. You don't need to go out and buy like expensive battery chargers for your phone because you can buy them really cheaply at like TJ Maxx, or you can use your car to charge your phone. You just wanna like think about how long would you really be without power and prepare for that amount of time. There's no need to go crazy, buy a ton of stuff that you're not gonna use and end up with a bunch of stuff, because I will also tell you that you can't take stuff back to stores. If you take it back, you might get a refund, but that stuff is all gonna go to waste. If you buy a bunch of water, you end up not needing it, and you try to return it to the store, then they have to throw it away, so that's a waste. So if you do end up doing that and you do have too much stuff, you can always donate it instead of taking it back, because honestly, it's very wasteful. It happened a lot with Hurricane Michael in Florida. People would take stuff back to the store and expect to get their money back, and you can get your money back, but that store, all that stuff's gonna go to waste. So just keep that in mind. I'm not telling you to not prepare, I'm just telling you to prepare smartly. Every gas station around me is out of gas. I was just out trying to get some gas, and the gas station that I usually go to is out of gas, so that's great. I do suggest getting gas before a hurricane just because a lot of times there is a mass hysteria. There will be no gas. Of course, I waited till I'm on E. Anyway.
I'm talking about I broke my spoon.
Oh, I was eating some ice cream and she said we have to talk about how she broke her spoon. What happened? You broke it? Oh no. So we're about to get some gas, and
I need another spoon.
yeah, and Callie needs another spoon. Good morning. It's now about 12 hours after that last trip, and I finally found a place that had gas, but they only took cash, so good thing they had an ATM who has cash. That's probably why they have gas, because they only took cash. So I'm getting some gas now, and thank God. I was on Gas Buddy this morning, which I'll go ahead and recommend. That app as a good tip. It is an app that shows the local gas stations, and it's mentioned to their prices, but during storms it will also show whether the gas stations have gas or not, and people can go on there and like report whether they do or not. So the gas station across the street does not have gas still, so I'm going to report on there because I'm a good, helpful citizen that they don't have gas, and then maybe it will help some people out. So I'm about to take Callie to school. I'm about to go to work. She doesn't want to go to school, but I'm about to go to work and stuff, and then when we get home we get to make some ice bags, we get to clean up the yard, and we should be ready to go. So good times, hurricane prep. This storm, I'll show you guys. The storm is still saying it's gonna be here like 2 a.m. on Friday, so it's moving so slow. At first it was supposed to be here today or tomorrow. Now it's gonna be like 2 a.m. on Friday before we start feeling anything. Today is the morning of Wednesday, so we've got a little bit less than 48 hours until the storm hits here. The little models are all starting to like look like they're gonna go the same way, but I am still unsure. I mean, at the last minute, hurricanes can take a turn. They can like just barrel right into something that was not really expecting it. So everyone's like waiting for it to do the turn to go up, and it's not really doing it. So this is what it looks like right now. I am inside of this white part, but not on the coast. We're about 80 miles from the coast. So I am right around the black line, a little bit like inland from the black line. So, you know, if it gains some strength over the Gulf Stream, or it decides to go in a little bit, I'm not expecting us to get a ton or to be too crazy, but it's always good to prepare, because anything that you prepare now you can use for another storm. And you know, they are already saying that there's one out there that looks like it's gonna form. So good times. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. It is now Wednesday afternoon, and we just got word a little bit ago that school is now canceled. The storm has like picked up pace a little bit, and it's now going to be here Thursday evening. It was going to be like Friday morning. It's picked up the pace. It's now going to be starting rain and stuff tomorrow afternoon. The bulk of it is probably gonna come overnight tomorrow night. So school is now canceled Thursday and Friday for both the elementary school that Cadence goes to and the preschool that Callie goes to. So yay mom life. I get to spend the next 4 days, because it'll be the weekend, at the house with both children during a hurricane. Here's to hoping that we keep power. I have a good feeling about it, but I don't know just yet. So we're just here at the Dollar General. I'm about to go grab some charcoal for our little grill. Gonna pick up Callie and then go back home to start picking up stuff and putting stuff away and cleaning up, getting stuff ready for the storm. So let's go. Guys, so it's now Thursday morning and the hurricane is supposed to hit us at some point tonight. It's just getting started getting rainy here. It's not bad at all right now. It's very calm. We're not sure still in what capacity it's going to come because it hasn't really made a turn just yet. It could really make landfall anywhere on the North Carolina and South Carolina coast. Like I said earlier in the video, we are about 80 miles from the coast, but we will get some rain and wind, and there are a lot of tornado warnings already around, so fingers crossed that we stay good and we keep power and nothing crazy happens. We finished up putting our ice in the freezer. The ice maker is currently making more, and so far it's not even that windy here yet, so I think we still have some time before anything changes. The worst of the storm is going to happen overnight. If anything crazy happens, I'm gonna grab the camera to vlog, but I'm not thinking it's going to be too crazy. It should move pretty fast is what the Weather Channel and everyone is saying, so by tomorrow morning, mid-afternoon, we should be good and back to sunny skies. So I'm gonna end the vlog and I'll see you guys in the next one. I have a lot of house content coming for you guys that I've been working on, but I wanted to put this vlog up before because it's relevant and this is what's happening right now. So anyway, I will see you guys in our next vlog. Lots of good stuff coming for you, and I love you. And if you have been affected by this storm, my heart goes out to you. As a friendly reminder, and I want to put this in here because it is relevant, the Bahamas was totally devastated by Hurricane Dorian, and we need to help them. Many of the people there obviously were not able to leave, and it looks awful. It's totally devastating and heartbreaking. So just a friendly reminder that that happened, and if there's any way that you can help them, please do. I will say, after being so close to the effects of Hurricane Michael of last year in Northwest Florida, the best kind of donations you can make are monetary donations. I know that doesn't feel as personal as going out and buying stuff, but that's what helps and that's what people need. Unfortunately, sending water, food, and your old clothes and things that you wish to donate are a lovely thought and make you feel very good, but it is not what is needed. A lot of things went to waste last year after Hurricane Michael because there was no one to sort through all of the clothes. They got so much food and so much water that much of it ended up going bad because of the heat, because there's nowhere to store all of this stuff. So the best thing you can do is send monetary donations to a cause that is good and authentic. I will link some below. So I just wanted to put that out there. Hurricanes are devastating. I've lived through many of them, and if there's anything that you guys can do or give to help, please do. If you do wish to send actual physical items, just send them directly. Go through an organization. They will tell you what they need. Don't just send random things down there because it really just makes more work for the volunteers who are trying to help. I don't want to discourage anybody from trying to help, but it is important that we help in the best way to make it easy on everyone. So with that, I'm going to end this vlog, and I will see you guys in our next video. Happy hurricane, I guess. Bye.